Sure my live stream is working. Okay, we're ready to go. All right, so I'm going to explain this news case to you, and I will explain some of the words and phrases that I read in the news article. So this case of corruption involved two people who were allies of the state governor of New Jersey. So the word governor refers to the leader of one of the states in the United States, all right? That we use the word governor for that. That's the politician who's the leader of a state. And allies, this word allies means people who support that politician, people who help him or her. We usually use the word ally. You'll see this when talking about countries that have an agreement to help, support, and protect each other. So if you have two countries that are friends and they agree to help, support, and protect each other, then those two countries are allies, okay? So this was a corruption case involving two people who were allies of the state governor. So they were supporting the state governor. And what happened is they had a plot to create traffic jams. Let me explain this expression. Traffic jams, or a traffic jam, is a situation when the traffic is stopped or very slow. Traffic jams are not good. Nobody enjoys being stuck in a traffic jam. But these two people wanted to create traffic jams on a bridge near New York City. So they made a plot. A plot, in this case, refers to a plan to do something bad or illegal. The word plot can be used as a noun or a verb. So in the article, it was used as a noun. They said that the two people had a plot to create traffic jams. But you can also use it as a verb. For example, the criminals are plotting a bank robbery. So that means they're planning to do something bad. They are working together to organize everything and commit a crime. So why were these people plotting or planning to create traffic jams when traffic jams are things that nobody likes? Well, here's the answer. The answer is they wanted to create traffic jams in a city where the mayor wouldn't endorse the governor. Let me explain this word by word. Mayor refers to the politician who is the leader of a city, okay? A city or a town. The leader who is elected in elections is called the mayor. So the mayor of this city did not want to endorse the governor of the state. Now, endorse means to publicly declare your support and approval for someone or something. So in this case, what was happening is the state governor was up for re-election. That means it was time for elections to happen, and he had the opportunity to be re-elected. To be re-elected means to be elected again. So the governor of the state was up for re-election, but this mayor wouldn't endorse him. So the mayor of the city did not want to support or publicly give his approval to the governor's re-election campaign. Okay? And so as a result, to punish this mayor for his refusal to give support or to endorse the governor, these two people who were allies, friends of the governor, decided to create traffic jams in the mayor's city to punish him, to make him suffer. All right? And as a result of this scandal, the governor's campaign and his career didn't gain traction. So when this scandal was discovered, a lot of people didn't like it because, of course, it was against the law. And so the approval rating of the governor went down. Approval rating means the percent of a population who approves of a certain politician. You'll often hear the news report about the approval rating of a president, for example. But in this case, the approval rating of the state governor went down. And so the result from that was that his career as a politician didn't gain traction. What does that mean, gain traction? Gain traction means to gain momentum and speed. So if something gains traction, it means it moves forward faster and with more power, okay? But in this case, because of the scandal, the governor's career did not gain traction, so it did not move forward with speed and power because of this involvement in scandal and corruption. So the plot to create traffic jams was successful. What they did was they closed some lanes on a bridge. So when we have a big road like a highway, the road is divided into different sections, and each of those sections is called a lane. So a highway, for example, might have 3 or 4 lanes where the cars can go parallel to each other. So what these people did is they closed some of the lanes, and as a result, that paralyzed traffic on the bridge near this city of the mayor who wouldn't support the governor, okay? Paralyzed means it completely stopped. If something is paralyzed, it means it doesn't move at all. We also use this word paralyzed to describe it when a person has an injury, usually of their neck or of their back, and as a result of the injury, they can't move their legs or their arms anymore. We say that person is paralyzed. But in this case, they're using it to describe the movement of the traffic. In this case, no movement of the traffic. The traffic was completely stopped. So the lane closures. Closure is the noun form of close, so the event of closing can be called a closure. Lane closures paralyzed traffic. They closed some lanes and it caused the traffic to completely stop. It caused traffic jams, a big quantity of cars and trucks and buses that were completely stopped. And then the mayor, remember, the mayor is the leader of the city, he asked for help, and these two people ignored the pleas for help from the mayor. And I thought this word is interesting, plea. What's a plea? A plea is a request, and it's usually a request that's done with a lot of emotion. So the mayor of this city that was suffering from the bad traffic requested help with a lot of emotion. Please, this is an emergency. It's really bad. I need help to get this traffic going. And the two allies of the state governor who were involved in this case, they ignored the pleas for help, meaning they chose not to pay attention to the mayor. They decided not to pay attention on purpose. The word plea is a noun, so the noun form is plea, a plea for help, or pleas for help. And then the verb form is plead. You can say the mayor pleaded for help. And again, plea and plead refer to asking for something with a lot of emotion, sometimes desperation, because you really want it or need it. Okay? So that is, in brief, the summary of this corruption case. What happened in the end is that the two people were convicted of the crime. Convicted means they were found guilty. So the judge and the jury proved or decided that there was enough proof for these people to be officially declared guilty of the crime of misusing their power to create these traffic jams as part of a political plot. Okay? I know these words are difficult, this vocabulary is a little bit challenging, but I hope this lesson has made it a little clearer. Remember, my goal with these lessons in teaching you English from the news is not only to help you understand this news article better, but teach you words that you might see in other places. So you might see the word paralyzed referring to someone who has suffered an injury, and now you know that means they can't move. Or you might see the word plea in another context, and now you know it means a request with a lot of emotion. Okay? To those of you who have joined me for the live cast, let's see how many students. 76 students. All right. Thank you so much for watching me today, and I will see you in the next live class. Bye for now.